Hey, hello everybody, and welcome back to Dream Daddy. We're at it again. We got 2 more dads to hit, so let's hit them both back to back. Let's get it going, Dad. Dad, wake up. Let's just wake up. I finally open my eyes and sit up. I'm lying in the middle of the living room, spooning a moving box. I yawn and stretch. Morning man to pant. Yikes. Dad breath. Go brush your teeth.
Build that dad.
Alright, how do we want our dream daddy to go? You're gonna be slim. Do we want binder or tank? We're gonna be pale translucent. Ugh. My neck. Anyway. Nobody here. Alright, what's our head gonna be? Heart head, round head, square. Let's go with diamond. What's our hair gonna be? Peaky. Let's go jet black, first of all. Let's go with shoulder length. Eyes. Snake. Red snake eyes. Not that you can see. Mirror nose. Slim mouth. We gotta get the jet black wizard brow. Facial hair. God, we look like a villain right there. Jet black villain. Glasses. Villains don't wear glasses. Ew. Now what's our magical clothing? Ooh, perfect. There we go.
Name that dad.
Okay. Let's see, I gotta find some nicknames. Perfect. We are Holden Cox.
Be that dad.
Be that dad. Easy as pie. There we go. Did you fall asleep packing? I got most of it done, I think. Searching around the room, looks like I did a pretty good job. Every box is sealed except for one. Wait, straggler. What's in it? Looking into the box, I see a bunch of old photos in a little photo album. Whoa, I haven't seen these in years. I pull out one of the dusty albums from the top of the pile and we begin looking through it. That's the coolest baby I've ever seen. The only way your father and I could get you to stop crying was to put the sunglasses on you. But whenever we tried to take them off, you'd start crying again. You spent the first 2 years of your life with sunglasses on. Nice. Halloween when you were maybe 4? Oh my god, that dragon costume. You couldn't decide between being a princess or a dragon, so you went with both. Princess Dragon. Why do I remember crying in that dragon costume? You saw yourself in the mirror and realized you were afraid of dragons. Seeing yourself in the dragon's mouth was a realization of your greatest fear, I think. Right. Yep. Definitely repress that memory. And this was you in your horse phase. Dad, I believe you named that plush horse Sir Hoisington the Brave.
I don't think that was his. Amanda lunges for the photo, but I quickly snatch it away and hold it above her head with my superior dad arms.
Nice try, but this is important blackmail for later down the road.
Go ahead and try me. I've seen pictures of you and your ska band.
Ouch, kid. The Communist Manifesto had a chance back in the day.
I look into the distance and reminisce about that rad horn section.
Hey, it's Emma P.
No, Dad, that's Emma R. I didn't meet Emma P until high school.
Honey, I promise you wholeheartedly that I will never stop mixing those two up.
Dad, Emma R has been my best friend since I was 7. Give it like a little effort.
Oh, right. Emma P was the one who, tried to steal people's pets.
No, Dad, that was Emma S. She moved to Kentucky 3 years ago. I miss her. I also miss my hamster.
Sir Hamilton the Brave.
Anyway, I gotta show this to Emma R later. She'll get a kick out of it.
The first photography award you ever won.
Yeah, I got us a $20 gift card to McFridays. Then you got food poisoning from the Cheesy Tostada Blasts.
I think you mean food poisoning, with a Z.
Dad.
Still can't drive past McFridays without gagging. Still proud of you, though.
Amanda reaches deep into the box and pulls out one last photo. Neither of us say a word. We stare at the photo for a long moment. I finally decide to break the silence.
It's kind of a funny story. We got into a car accident right there in the hospital parking lot. Wasn't anything big, just a fender bender, but of course I was freaking out. The little old lady who crashed into us was freaking out, and I didn't know what to do. But your father, oh man. He holds my hand, looks me directly in the eyes. The calmest I've ever seen him. He says, "It's okay. It's gonna be okay." He was right, I stare at the picture for longer. Maybe too long. I miss him. Can't even imagine what it must be like for Amanda. She pats me on the back. Come on, Pops, let's finish packing. The moving van won't wait forever. You're right.
Amanda and I pile into the car and take one last look at the old house.
So many memories here. Hard to believe your father and I bought this place almost 20 years ago.
Hey, remember when I shattered the front window playing catch?
You always had very strong arms.
Hey, remember when I shattered the other front window pretending to be a robot who breaks windows?
You were a very imaginative child.
Hey, remember when I broke the back window?
We get it, Amanda. You break stuff.
And there'll be plenty more stuff for me to break in the new place.
Memories to make and stuff to break.
You ready? We sit in silence for a moment. I watch my daughter grow up in this house. It will forever hold a place in my heart, but it stings a little bit to leave it behind.
I'm ready.
The moving van begins to pull away and I get the car into position to follow it. I watch our house, our old house, disappear into the rearview mirror.
So what?
So, sell me on our cool new pad. I clear my throat and do my best cheesy announcer voice.
Nestled in the beautiful scenic downtown Maple Bay, our new house features a 2-car garage. That's right, you heard me. A garage big enough for not 1, but 2 whole cars, as well as room for all of my very important dad tools. And my motorcycle. My sick hog. The old steel pony. Dad's little motor velocipede. Dad. The 2-wheel transportation station. Dad. I have never ridden a motorcycle in my life, and to be honest, I am very afraid of them. Anyway, it's also smaller than our last house.
Cozier, one might argue.
Good spin.
I think it's great. Won't be closer to a lot of cool stuff that we can walk to, so I don't have to waste gas. And I mean, trying to park downtown is,
Amanda, you're gonna have to learn how to parallel park at some point, right?
Not gonna happen, Pops.
I think someone needs to do a 3-point turn on their attitude.
I don't know how to do that either. Have you met the neighbors yet?
Not yet, but the neighborhood seems pretty quiet.
So you won't have to chase any rowdy teens off your lawn?
You are the very teen you mock when you say that, honey.
I'm in my last years of high school. I'm practically dust.
Yes, you're a real
Don't you dare.
senior
Dad, I know where this is going.
citizen.
I'm just gonna ignore that, but I won't forget it. So what's item numero uno on our new house agenda?
Well, first we need to forge a pass through the solid wall of boxes that's blocking the living room. Also need to install the washer and dryer. We need to go grocery shopping.
Pops, cool your jets. You have to promise me that we're going to take a break and explore the neighborhood.
Okay, you're right. We'll get some work done and then check the area out.
We pull up to the new house and step outside. The lawn is freshly mown and the for sale sign is still in the yard. Hi-ya! And with a swift kick from Amanda, the for sale sign is no more.
Nice form, sweet pea.
I got a problem with authority.
I'm so proud.
Man, all that karate chopping tuckered me out. I could really go for a sandwich. An ice cream sandwich.
Sweetie, it's 10 a.m. As much as I would also like to enjoy a delicious and healthy ice cream sando right about now, we got work to do, kiddo. And we need to make it snappy because there are 5 sealed crates of DVD box sets blocking off the bathroom, and I gotta pee real bad.
Well, don't let the entire cast of all 13 seasons of Shark Tank, but with actual sharks, stand in your way. Let's get to it. I get to work unpacking the various boxes around the living room. A couple hours pass and I get some good work done. The washer-dryer unit is both washing and drying, and we can actually walk through the living room without tripping over boxes.
First visitor already?
I walk over to the door and open it. Hello! A handsome, clean-cut man stands at my door, brandishing a plate of cookies.
Hello?
Whoa.
Oh, where are my manners? My name is Joseph. I am your next-door neighbor.
Oh, yes, hi. I'm Holden. That's what my name is.
I saw a moving van and I thought I'd bring over some cookies. My daughter Christy wanted me to let you know that she baked them herself. Joseph leans in close and whispers, but between you and me, she just sprinkled in the chocolate chips. We both share a laugh. Kids, right? Yeah. Wow, cookies, huh? So nice to meet you. Joseph hands her the plate of cookies with a smile. Well, thanks for the cookies. Amanda disappears with the cookies.
Amanda, come back. And she's gone. That's my daughter. Her name is Amanda. She's a charmer.
Daughters are tough. Sons are also tough. Children in general are just tough.
I hear that. I mean, there'd have to be something wrong with you to try more than 2.
I have 4 kids.
What have you done? Oh, I meant...
Don't worry, you didn't mean to be rude. Oh no, this is the first neighbor I've met and my social life is already in a tailspin. I wonder if it's too late to move again.
Yeah, okay. Is Mrs. around? Mr. actually, and, no, not anymore. He died. Oh. I'm sorry for your loss. No, it's all right.
Wow, this is uncomfortable. We stand there quietly for a moment, acutely aware of how awkward we both made things.
I'm sorry, could you close the door real quick? I look at Joseph quizzically, but comply.
After a second, I hear a knock on the door. Opening it, I see Joseph standing there with a huge smile. Hey, I'm your new neighbor, Joseph. I promise not to talk about your dead spouse this time. I'm throwing a barbecue for the cul-de-sac, and I'd love for you to come by and meet the rest of the neighbors in our community. What do you say, pal?
That sounds great. My daughter Amanda and I would love to stop by. Also, 4 kids is a perfectly normal amount of children to have.
We shake hands to seal the deal. Well, neighbor, I'll see you at 3 p.m. sharp on Saturday.
Sure thing, neighbor.
Joseph starts walking away, but stops to think for a second and turns around. Hey, in all seriousness, raising a kid on your own can't be easy. If you ever need to talk about stuff, I'm the youth minister at a church down the street. Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't really consider myself a youth.
Yeah.
You look pretty young to me, but suit yourself. And with that, Joseph's gone. He seemed nice. Amanda walks back into the living room, crumbs on her face and cookie in hand.
That was the smoothest recovery I've ever seen. I should be taking notes.
See, you're already fitting in great.
Where'd those cookies go?
They're gone. I'm sorry. If it makes you feel any better, they weren't very good.
So you ate all of them anyway?
Yeah.
I guess that makes it break time.
Any ideas? I could use some coffee.
I'm feeling a little sluggish, and coffee seems like the more responsible option than just taking a nap.
Proud of you. Hell yeah. Go visit our favorite dad thus far, unless you guys have a different dad you've liked thus far. Must say, Matt has been our favorite dad, with the teacher being the second favorite. So far. We still got 2 more to go. We walk down the street to the Coffee Spoon, my cute little place on the corner. Man, this is in such convenient walking distance from our place.
I mean, I guess.
What's wrong?
Why would I go somewhere else to drink coffee on a couch when I could drink better coffee at home on my own couch and not have to make awkward eye contact with other people? At least when I'm home, some random guy isn't gonna come up and sit on the recliner next to me, and I won't feel like a little weird about it because technically he's not sitting at my table, but he is very much within my personal zone, or the PZ as us cool dads call it.
Dad?
And what's the etiquette when you have a dirty mug? Is there a bin? Do you go set it up on the counter because you don't know where else to put it? Or do you leave it there and feel your face flush hot with shame as you consider the possibility that there is, in fact, a bin somewhere just out of sight and now you're that jerk who left your mug? Or do I have to sit there and wait for somebody else to get up and decide what to do based upon what they do with their mug? But then you have to think, maybe this person actually works there and he knows exactly what to do, so he's just going to take it back with him as he goes into the back of the shop. Or maybe this person's just a rude individual who just leaves his cups willy-nilly, and that's just what they always do, and then I'm gonna copy them, and then suddenly there's gonna be 2 very rude people, so then I have to sit and wait for somebody else to leave. But what if nobody else is leaving because they sit there and they stay there for 5 hours at a time, and then I can't get home because everyone's just sitting there for 5 hours, and I'm just sitting there just wondering, do I have to go up and get more food now because I'm just sitting here? But I don't know what to do. Who knows what to do in these situations?
Dad?
Are you just afraid to meet new people? Yes, Amanda.
We walk inside. My God, that little monologue just made me dizzy. The inside of the coffee shop is incredibly warm and inviting. Vinyl records line the walls, and patrons lounge around on well-worn couches. Some cool tunes spin on a record player next to the stage. Welcome to the Coffee Spoon, guys. How's it going? What's with the name? Oh, it's kind of dumb. It gets mentioned in this poem I like, and I thought it was a good idea at the time. I suppose now it's still a good idea because, like, the business is still running. But people ask me that question all the time, and I give them the same answer every time, and now I'm sitting here rambling, and I'm sure we've all got more and more uncomfortable because I just keep talking, but man, we're in it now, and I can't stop. So what'll it be? I scan the chalkboard menu and I'm immediately overwhelmed.
I'll have a Godspeed You black coffee.
A classic.
I don't get it.
Oh, it's a pun. Godspeed You, Black Emperor is a really amazing, influential, progressive rock band known for their sweeping soundscapes and, I'm doing the thing again. Coming right up. And for you? I'll have the Macchiato DeMarco, please. Coming right up. Do you want that small, medium, or Biggie Smalls?
Medium.
Wait, is Biggie Smalls big or small? I should change that, shouldn't I?
Oh gosh.
Matt sets to making our drinks, and Amanda and I take a seat on one of the couches.
What's his deal?
Let the man make his puns. They're cooler bands than you listen to anyway.
Hey, ska was cool once.
The couch is actually pretty comfy, but not comfier than our couch. But it's alright. Good lumbar support. You sink right into it. Okay. It's comfier than our couch. Amanda nudges me. This place is right next to our house, and that guy seems not only cool, but also just as uncomfortable with talking to other people as you are. You should totally become friends with him.
I don't know.
Come on, what'd we say about meeting new people?
I can't meet new people if I'm always inside, and also don't go outside. Also don't talk to people.
See, we're making progress. Matt sets our drink down at the table, and I immediately burn the roof of my mouth. Good one. Hi, we're new in the neighborhood. I'm Amanda, and this is my dad, Holden.
Hey.
Oh, right on. Pleased to meet you both. You ought to come by when my daughter's hanging around the shop. You two might get along.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll maybe come in from time to time.
Amanda kicks my leg from under the table.
I'm sure we'll come in here a lot.
You know what? Let me get your guys' opinion on something. Matt goes into the back and comes out with a fresh plate of something that smells amazing.
Hey.
Working on a new banana bread recipe, and it needs help coming up with a name with it.
Well, I think we're gonna have to taste test it first so we can get the full flavor profile of, and really appreciate the flavor sensations of.
Amanda nods vigorously. She knows this game. Yeah, we need to get that Nana Bread a taste if you want us doing free creative labor. I think that would be commiserate with, I've taught her well. We have trained for this day. I was just gonna give you guys free banana bread anyway.
Right, yes, that.
That serves us each a piece. Amanda and I happily chow down. This is amazing. Thanks. The secret ingredient is bananas. So, any ideas? I'm stumped.
Well, I think I might only be able to give you dad band puns, but I'll give it a shot. Like Right Said Fred, but it's Right Said Banana Bread. I think the youngsters would like it despite not getting it.
That actually has a nice ring to it.
Really?
Yeah, Right Said Banana Bread. Strong decisions. That's art, baby. I wanted to say baby because I thought it would sound cool, but once I said it, I realized it just doesn't sound good coming out of my mouth. Maybe I should just leave saying baby to the professionals.
Hey,
Enjoy your coffee.
Thanks, baby.
hey.
See, it sounds good when you say it. Across the way, a man catches my eye.
He sits by himself, brooding over a cup of coffee.
Our eyes meet.
Just for a moment.
I hastily look away, hoping he didn't catch me staring. Hold on. Okay, hold on a second. I'm gonna have to take care of that here in a minute.
Who is that?
We finish up our drinks and head out. Thanks for stopping in.
Take care.
Okay, now that we're full of caffeine, where to? I need a nap. We just had a coffee.
Have you ever known me to play by the rules? Your father is a rebel, sweetie. Now all aboard the train to Sleepy Time Junction.
As we're walking out, I hear heavy footsteps come up behind us. Hold it, bro. Turn around and I'm greeted by a familiar face jogging up to us.
Craig?
Bro. Holy. Wow, I haven't seen Craig in forever. It's been too long, dude.
Yeah, wow. You look great.
Yeah, I cleaned up my act. Cleaned up his act? Are you kidding me? He's ripped.
Amanda, this is my friend Craig. We went to college together. We were roommates for a while, too.
Amanda, dude, you probably don't remember me, but you're so big now. Hello, and hello, cute baby.
Oh, thank you.
The last time I saw you, I think you were about her size. This is River. Say hi, River. Picks up her tiny wrist and waves it around. River gurgles happily.
Are you babysitting?
Nah, dude, River's my kid.
Man, it has been a long time. Feels like one minute we're rolling up to exams with bad hangovers and the next we're both fathers. Where you been, man?
I was working out in California and just relocated the business back to Maple Bay.
No kidding, Amanda and I just moved to this side of town. How's Smashley doing?
Hi.
I mean, Ashley. Ashley is her name.
Oh,
She actually still goes by Smashley, and we got divorced last year.
Oh, dude, I'm so sorry.
Old news. We take turns taking care of River and the twins. It's all copactic. Twins?
You have 3 kids?
Ain't life something, bro, right?
Cake Stand Craig is a father of 3.
Keg St. Craig? Oh, yeah, yeah, it was my old college nickname.
He got it because he did a lot of keg stands.
It's that thing where you do a handstand on a keg and then drink from the keg. Right.
He was very good at it.
Bro, I hate to be that guy, but I'm in the middle of my daily jog and I really gotta keep up my heart rate. Brought River along for, resistance trainer.
You jog daily? I jog yearly. On January 1st, when I promised that I'm going to jog for the rest of the year, but give up after 30 minutes and just walk home.
Well, it's never too late to get back into it, dude. You should join me sometime.
I don't know.
Come on, it'd be fun. We could grab breakfast afterwards, catch up. We could do a bro brunch like the good old days.
All right, sure. Sounds great.
Great. Let me get in touch soon. Better get moving. Good to see you guys. Craig gives a little wave, puts his earbuds back in, and jogs off.
I can't believe Craig is ripped and has kids. I'm reeling.
Why's that?
The Craig I knew is not fit to be responsible for any living thing, including and especially himself. One time I watched him drink an entire jar of marinara sauce for dinner. Amanda, he opened a new jar of marinara sauce and then drank it like it was a thing that normal people do. It was unholy. And then I asked him what the hell he was doing. He said, and I quote, "It's basically a smoothie, bro."
Yeah.
I mean, technically, he's not wrong.
He jogs. He was jogging. He's like a totally different person. Anyway, we better get home. I'll have plenty of time to reflect on how old I feel later.
Amanda and I flop down onto the couch. Amanda has to shove some empty boxes out of the way before she can sit. Too bad we're gonna be putting my stuff right back into these boxes in a few months.
No, don't say that.
Oh, Dad, it's gonna be okay. It'll be fine.
I know. It's just, you're my little girl. It's gonna be weird not having you around.
I'll come visit, and I'll text you every day. And I'll take pictures. I mean, obviously, I'm a photography major.
You promise?
Of course. Are you gonna be okay by your lonesome?
Oh, come on, I'll be fine. I'll get a dog or something.
A dog? Forget art school. I'll say for the dog.
Is that what it's gonna take?
Medium-sized dog, handkerchief around the neck. I get to name it. That's what it'll cost for me to give up on my dreams. I'm a woman of simple wants and needs.
Well, a dog is a lot cheaper than college.
Amanda laughs. Suddenly, a pile of envelopes slides through the mail slot.
Speaking of college,
Amanda darts over to the envelopes and shuffles through them. She pulls one out and throws the rest back on the floor. This is from McGowan College of Art and Design. Open it.
but I'm scared. It's just an envelope.
Yeah, it's just like my entire future. Not a big deal. She takes a deep breath and rips the letter open with her teeth.
We have a letter opener, but okay.
I hold my breath while Amanda's eyes dart back and forth, scanning the letter.
What does it say?
The admissions committee has reviewed your application, blah, blah, blah. Her face drops. I regret to inform you that we are unable to offer you admission to McGowan College of Art and Design. Amanda throws the letter on the coffee table.
Oh, sweetie.
It's okay. Kinda saw it coming. I knew I shouldn't have put that experimental stuff in my portfolio. Their admissions officer told me they just want to see portraits or whatever. Pull Amanda into a big hug.
You're an amazing photographer. I know how much work you put into your portfolio. Some other school is gonna want to snatch you up for sure.
Yeah, I know. It's fine.
Are you actually fine, or are you just saying that?
I'm fine. Really. Her face says the opposite, but I probably shouldn't push it on this. Oh, and before I forget, Emma R and P are sleeping over tonight, so
You need me out of the way because I'm painfully uncool?
I would choose a more delicate phrasing, but yes.
Well, I'll have you know I conveniently already have plans for tonight, so you'll have the place all to yourself.
Yeah? What are your plans?
Quick! Think of some plans. Bossman's been riding us proles too hard. It's time to rise up for our rights.
Dad, you're not even gonna invite me to the riot?
I'm sorry, sweetie. It's an honest day's work for an honest day's riot.
I'm just kidding.
Kidding. I'm actually going to go to bed. I'm wiped. Have fun with the Emmas.
We'll try to keep it down.
I know you're not going to, but I appreciate you saying that.
Don't forget you have that meeting with my English teacher tomorrow.
Oh, right, Mr. Vega. Yup, totally remembered. I'll be there.
Awesome. Night, Pops. Bum. Oh, God. I wake up to a text from an unknown number. Rise and shine, early bird. Still want to work out. This is Greg, by the way. Holy crap, it's 6 a.m. Who does 6 a.m. anymore without realizing, and I drift back to sleep. Whoops, must have winked back out. I check my phone again. Hey, bud, still want to get your swole on. I'm ready to tear up the track. Hit me up. God, the last thing I want to do right now is work out, but it's Craig. I do want to catch up. Back to sleep. Shoot a quick text to Craig to apologize for bailing and immediately fall back asleep. Oh man, how long was I out? What time is it? Look over at the clock. It's 3:55 p.m. I have to be at that parent-teacher conference in 5 minutes. I jump out of bed, throw on the nearest clothing, and run out the door. No. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I'm barely awake and feeling pretty haggard, but hopefully nobody will notice. I checked my watch and am relieved to see that I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it 1:03 or 1:08? I spot a youth standing at his locker and approach him for help.
Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is?
Youth turns around and looks me up and down with heavily lined eyes.
Come on, kid. I'm late for a meeting. Mr. Vega.
I don't know, have you tried the exit?
Okay, wise guy, are you gonna help me or not?
Fine. Up the stairs and to the left, can't miss him. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple of minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. I get back to where that low-rent Gerard Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker. Lucian, don't you have a third period to get to?
Fine, Mr. Vega.
Wow! Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away.
We're not cool.
You must be Holden. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back?
Oh.
Mr. Vega leads me in, and I take a seat in one of the comically small students' desks in the back. I might get stuck in this. All right, where were we? Now, who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator and J.D. Salinger's Catcher of the Rye? Yes, Colin. Colin stands up and does that thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise. The whole class erupts in laughter. All right, everybody. Very funny, Colin. Please sit down. Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell rings for the end of the period. All of the students immediately get up and make a break for the door.
Sweet Manchego.
Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 of the textbook. Nobody's listening. Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs. Middle schoolers, right?
Don't you teach high schoolers?
Both, budget cuts.
Right.
Oh.
Thanks so much for coming in.
No problem, Mr. Vega.
Please call me Hugo. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. What's going on? Amanda's never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I'd normally chalk this up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. Hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong.
No.
Just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? She's fine. That's just how she is. I'm sure she'll pull out of it. Well, you're her dad. I suppose you know your daughter better than anyone.
Oh.
See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance if she's heading down this road. I know how important art school is to her, and would hate to see her miss out on scholarship money that she clearly deserves.
I'll make sure to talk to Amanda about it. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo.
Hey.
Anytime. On my way out, I stop, thinking for a moment. I turn to Hugo.
Hey, Hugo.
Oh.
Yes.
They ever catch that rye?
Oh.
Yes. I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force for positivity in my life, especially after we lost a father. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home. And maybe I could talk to her about what's going on. I pull up to the carpool and Amanda hops in the passenger seat. So, did you have fun gossiping about me?
Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our celebrity crushes.
So, you talked about Mario Batali the whole time?
It was a very productive meeting.
I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner?
Sure thing. Does the food court at the mall sound good to you?
Yeah, sure. Why the mall?
Jeez, can't a dad take his daughter to the mall?
Will you buy me things?
I will buy you a thing. Singular.
Sounds like a deal to me. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something.
You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay. But also sometimes it's good to have the parents' perspective because, you know, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations. Maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. Love you.
Have you been reading my tweets?
You have a Twitter?
What? Never mind.
Look, sweetie, Mr. Vega said you haven't been participating in class, that you're not turning things in.
Oh, I'm fine, Pops. Seniorize and all that.
I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class.
It's fine. He's fine. I pull up to a stoplight and I eye Amanda. She's texting.
Just, I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything.
Uh-huh. I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating.
I heard Emma Oz going to the fancy art school in California. That's exciting.
Yep.
Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to the same school?
Yep. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh.
Oh, it's so funny.
It's a... I don't think you'd get it.
Okay. Who are you texting?
Noah.
Who's Noah?
My friend.
Does he go to your school?
Yep.
Do you Like Noah?
What? No. Dad. Ugh. I can't believe you would. Dad. I mean, jeez. Why would you? Ugh. Gross.
Sorry, just asking.
Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friend. He's my friend.
Okay.
Jeez. This is going well.
Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo.
Shin leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess that conversation is over. To the mall then. Nah. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. We arrive at the mall, a big indoor shopping center with a couple of different floors. It's kind of dead, but that doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens.
Let's eat something disgusting for dinner.
Hell yeah.
Language, Missy.
Heck yeah.
Better.
We approach the food court and evaluate our options. There's greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menus. Nobody looks happy to be here. What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar, bread with cheese on it, or do you want me to inject some fat directly into your bloodstream? I extend my hand to her.
Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos?
She takes my hand with a grin. It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive. We ordered a giant plate of chips and unnaturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic and most likely stoned teenager. We take a seat at a rickety table and dig in. These are bad. These are very bad.
But also strangely delicious.
We have to eat through the pain. We enjoy the fluorescent cheesy goodness together until we're all out of nachos. So, something's been bothering me for a while.
Can you explain memes to me?
Which meme?
All memes.
Amanda sighs deeply and places her head in her hands. Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that get less funny the more people that do it. So the problem is that by the time a meme gets to you, Dad, all of us youths have already done the joke to death. And what's worse is that movies and TV and video games will try to jump in on the meme train, but just based on how long it takes to make them, the meme will be long dead by the time it comes out. So it just dates it and isn't funny.
Oh shit, what up?
Dad, please. Anyway, changing the subject. Where to now?
Wanna go to that goth store?
What?
You know, the one that's all black and tries to establish itself as anti-establishment despite being an exact representation of the establishment.
I don't know what store you're talking about.
You know, the one where you can buy chain wallets, and it's basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punk and hardcore movement of the 70s and 80s.
Dude, you gotta be more specific.
The one you threw up in that one time.
Oh, that one! Amanda runs into the store with me trailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back. There it is, you can still see the outline, kinda.
I'm so proud.
Speech.
Amanda.
Speech.
Alright, I'll do it if you stop chatting.
Amanda stops immediately. I clear my throat.
Thank you all for joining us here today to commemorate an historic moment that will forever shape history. On a day very much like today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda Ann Cox had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing to the mall. After begging her father to take her to Dead Goth and Beyond to buy Rainbow Suspenders, she proceeded to throw up all over a display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, which to this day remains among our possessions. Thank you.
Amanda is moved. She begins clapping, slow at first, and then faster and more vigorously. Several other patrons turn their head, while one of them starts clapping. I bow my head. Oh hey, chain wallets. While Amanda busies herself looking at band t-shirts, I turn to find something of interest for myself. Not much for a dad to look at in Dead Goth and Beyond. Let's check out the clearance bin. There's a big cardboard box of marked down items. I'm pretty sure $4 for purple eyeliner is a good deal. I think.
I wonder if I would look good in purple eyeliner.
Hell yes, I would.
Look, this is very important to me.
I overhear a stifled argument over at the cash register. An old gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. I can see that. Don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here.
Listen, when I bought this online, the website said this blouse was Victorian inspired. However, when I received it, it clearly held the trade of Edwardian dressage.
Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon?
Is there a manager present? People have to know what they're buying.
I am the manager.
I see. Well, I seem to have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post.
Whatever, dude. The man whirls around and storms out, his literal coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if they're Victorian-inspired or Edwardian in nature. Amanda trots up to me with a t-shirt in her hand. Oh boy, here it comes. Hey, Datron 5000.
Yes, I will buy it for you.
Wow, that was easy. Thanks.
At least it's only one this time.
Amanda plops the shirt on the counter and grins at the cashier. I love your hair. Cashier says nothing and rings Amanda up, radiating hatred. I hand her a 20.
So what's that guy's deal?
The cashier rolls her eyes so hard I'm afraid she's gonna pull something. That's Damien. He's in here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. She hands Amanda her bag and it's clear the conversation is over. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest. Amanda and I sit on the couch trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream. Oh cool, Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers is on, your favorite, right?
Oh, hell yes. They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but they're also hunting ghosts. Also, the trucks are haunted.
This is an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Callum and Flint Dogbone, the twin brother trucker and ghost hunting duo, find themselves in the greatest peril yet. Oh no, the ghosts done got control of the truck. I can't steer on them there damn ice roads. Let me use this EVP meter to try and communicate with the spirits. Flint, we're about to die. I almost got it. If you listen carefully, it's almost like it's saying you're gonna die. That's because we're about to die, you. This is art. The episode ends and Amanda excuses herself to go start arguments on the internet. Stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint Dogbone after their disastrous ice road accident. Afterward, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. Mornings they be had.
5 more minutes.
You have never, ever let me have 5 more minutes, so get up.
Fine.
All right, this is where we're gonna call it for now, and we will jump in to really our first date on Thursday. So I hope you all are excited for that. I need to go start an argument on the internet, actually, because YouTube is trying to remove a video of mine. So wish me luck on that. But anyway, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and until the next time, everybody. Stay Funky Pepper.